I've asked this question to other people, and I'm going to ask it to you because I want to get your view on it. What happens when in the marriage the woman gets more money than the man, and the man, for example, then loses his job and has no income, and we're in a marriage where the woman is on with the money and the man is just a John Solly or what?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't quite imagine Solly or what. Okay, it's not far from the truth, but I'll say this. I think for men who are with women who are earning more than them, my biggest advice has been accept that it's not a fault you're broke. That's number one. I'm just going to be honest with Angie. And like I said, I trust your audience because I see that they're a very mature audience. They're able to analyze things.
Yeah.
Most men who make less than their wives or those who are just making no money at all, they have this, manipulation attitude. The wife can't complain about anything because I'm not working. Man, what has got this got to do with your work? So does that mean that if you're getting less than your wife or you are not currently working, does it mean your wife can't complain about anything that you have done? You're going to connect to employment? Have you seen? So the best advice is if you're a man living with a woman who makes more than you or you're not working currently, number one, accept it's not a fault you're broke. It's not a fault you did a confused course. It's not a fault that you lost your job. So don't transfer your anger on her. When you have an argument, don't bring up our monies. Don't bring up our income, our work. Don't bring up that. Genuinely appreciate our efforts. And I'm going to say why that's important. Women are not wired to provide for families. It's a Bible principle. The Bible says, a man who can't provide for his family is worse than a man without faith. That's 1 Timothy 5 verses 8. All right? So which means that a man has got a natural responsibility to provide for his family. It's a natural instinct. That's why men get stressed when they can't provide. They become temperamental because it is stressful to go home and look at your wife and kids and then they have not eaten. The look of an angry child, Sweland, is more stressful than anything else. So that confuses men, most of them. And because it's the elephant in the room, they can't explain how they feel about it. So in the end, they begin to nag. The wife receives the phone call, who are you talking to? Because you feel because you are broke, she's going to talk to some men. You're just fighting this elephant in your head. You get, when actually the actual issue is very something small. So if your wife gets less money than you, appreciate her genuinely. Tell her, my wife, I thank you so much for the financial effort that you bring to the table. And at least try to do something about it, even in a small way. Don't just sleep. Because even though a woman gets 1 million kwacha as a salary per month, she'll still complain in most cases if you don't do anything at home. Not that she's a bad person, but because providing for the family is not what is in their natural system. They want to feel spoiled by their men. Even just go and buy a lollipop. Bring it to her and say, I brought for you this. It will count. Even though don't assume because she has a lot, you can't spoil her. No. Try to find ways of spoiling in your own small way as a broke husband. It is those small things that will count. Yes.
As a broke husband.
Don't be reluctant because if you're complacent, you will not do anything about your situation. You'll be complaining about her movements, about her salary. So I think that's what I can tell somebody who's with a woman who gets more. Appreciate her for the support she offers you. It's not her job to provide for the family. She's helping you out. And then the second thing, don't become a puppet. Most men, when they are living with a woman who makes more than them, they sell their headship. You are still the head of the family even when you are broke. It is still your responsibility to advise this woman. It is still your job to give financial advice. Don't let her make important financial decisions alone because she's always working. No. That means you failed as a man, as a head of the family. Have you seen? The fact that she's providing for the family does not make her the head of the family. It makes her a wise and good helper, not the head of the family. So don't sell your headship, trying to be a puppet. Now you want to impress her in every way because she's always buying food. Now you're just supporting whatever she does. No. Give her sound advice. Be objective. Remember, it is still your responsibility to do what? To provide even spiritual headship in that particular home. So appreciate her, but don't sell your headship as a man. And don't become a burden to her again, while you're now trying to be so complacent. They say, go and look for a job. When I used to work, forget about when you used to work. For now, you don't have a job. If she says, can you look for a job? She's not disrespecting you. It's for your own good. It will help you.